Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
26-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Down, Kaepernick almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. Third down here.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run. It's second and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
The The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Flushed out right. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is the tight end Troutman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He finds an opening past the 40. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
With the score, Dolphins 7, Saints nothing.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
To Michael Thomas.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Saints.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And he fires one incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Kaepernick to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeForest Buckner. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. To throw, Kaepernick. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Sanders for the extra point.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game, so they've got to weigh things about.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And it's second down. Kaepernick going to throw. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Kaepernick now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose...
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
1 brings up 3rd and 8.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Number 34 on the carry. Tackle made at the 30.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's and right now they're almost lifeless.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On second down now, Pollard, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. Over the middle to Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And
on first down, Kaepernick.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
46-yard line.
Again, it's Kaepernick. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
15. First down, Saints.
Now, Kaepernick again. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he rips that one incomplete there. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to get it back to a one-score game. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back them out of field goal range. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. So a victory. The entire